I'm really looking forward to your upcoming film.
Oh, thanks.
I'm not even sure if I can say the title. Am I allowed to say the title?
You know.
Ooh, wow. Can't say the title of the film? This is going to be tough, but I can do it. Now stop me if you heard this one before. A movie pandering to those woke cult people bombs at the box office. Surprised? No. No one is. The American Society of Magical...
African American
is about a young man, Aaron, who is recruited into a society of magical black people who dedicate their lives to a cause of utmost importance, making white people's lives easier. So you're saying this movie's about black people serving white people. Isn't there already enough movies about that type of concept? I mean, guys, come on. What are we doing here? I feel like when they first started making this film, the writers and producers were all on board making this film super serious.
I'm super serial.
We'll touch on super relevant topics, we'll touch on race, we'll touch on culture, and everyone will be lectured. But after that first trailer dropped and they saw the comments and the reactions, they kind of took a step back and said, hey, no wait, it's satire, guys. It's supposed to be bad. I'm solely basing this off all the comments and the likes and dislikes on this first trailer. The dislike button alone got abused, with hitting over 132,000 dislikes. I mean, it makes sense. It's all those 132,000 bigots online who dislike any movie with a POC in it, because it's no other reason. But hey, at least these bigots left us some comedy gold in the comments section. If only there was an American Society of talented film producers. Hollywood, why do our movies keep losing money? Also Hollywood. I love the part where Hagrid appears and says, you're an
African American.
Harry. Okay, is there going to be a sequel? Magical School of Whites? You know what? Yeah, this should be the sequel. Magical Whites? That's perfect. It's just a bunch of magical Republicans who help overturn the 2024 election or some shit like that. I hate to say it, but that would probably make way more money than whatever movie this is. Now, there is many parts of this trailer that raise some eyebrows, but my favorite part is when we figure out the most dangerous animal on the planet.
What's the most dangerous animal on the planet?
Shark.
White people, when they feel uncomfortable.
I mean, when I'm at the gym, got my headphones on in my Giga Chad mode, some call me dangerous. So instead of using their magical powers to, I don't know, do good in the world or defend themselves, they use it to serve white people, make John Boy feel like he's a freaking god in the world. God, anytime one of these movies about race and black people and white people comes up, I always get a headache because these wokies don't have logical thoughts anymore because everything is racist. Heck, I can't even have a headache anymore because that's racist too. Are we bored as a society? Can't we spend our time and money doing something else, doing something better than seeing if Advil is racist? It's funny too because when I first saw this advertisement, I thought they were saying Advil doesn't work on black people and they need to look into that. You know, I just thought that they're saying the pill Advil is a bigot who supported Trump in the 2016 election or something like that. But back to the Magical Society of Magical
African American.
Now this movie came out and clearly it bombed, and I mean rightfully so. The movie's not really made for the average viewer. Normal people will see the trailer and be like, I'm not paying money to go see this in theaters. One, ticket prices are so expensive, and two, I'd rather go see Kung Fu Panda 4 with my kids. And that's exactly what happened when this movie came out. But it actually kind of got worse. I want to bring up this article from Variety. It's a box office report. It says Kung Fu Panda and Dune ruling again, and Mark Wahlberg's Author of the King fetches $3 million opening day. So I understand losing to Kung Fu Panda and Dune 2 because those are two powerhouse movies with a powerhouse cast, and that's going to attract most of the audience. But I'm sure the magical
African American
did pretty okay in the box office. I'm pretty sure it made third place, right? The Mark Wahlberg vehicle is expected to make south of $8 million heading into the weekend, which would get it to bronze on domestic charts. All right, Mark Wahlberg and a dog beat out the magical black people, but I'm sure fourth place is rightfully theirs. Lionsgate horror play Imaginary should stick around the top 5 after earning $1.68 million on Friday. Okay, a horror movie in the middle of March is in the top 5, but I'm sure the magical black people are in the 5th spot, right? Angel Studios' Cabrina should notch the last slot in the top 5. Okay, it may not be top 5 its opening weekend, but it's got to be close to it. Number 6 at least, right? A24's critically acclaimed lesbian crime thriller Love Lies Bleeding has the edge in over 1,300 venues. It lost to a bunch of lesbians. Fair. Focus Features The American Society of Magical
African American.
earned much worse reviews and is faring poorly, seeing a little over $1 million from over 1,100 locations. The American Society of Magical
African American.
made a total of $1.3 million its opening weekend. And the production budget was kept a secret. Because fuck you, you don't need to know. But honestly, it doesn't even matter what the production budget is, because earning $1.3 million in your opening weekend is terrible. And I would like to imagine whoever greenlit this movie is going to get the boot and get fired. But unfortunately, that's not how Hollywood works nowadays. Because whoever came up with this movie and probably pitched it was a DEI hire. And they can't fire them because that's racist. That's racist! So unless they made this movie for like pennies, then it's a complete failure and will lose the studio a lot of money. So obviously not that successful in the box office, but what do the critics have to say about this film? Oh wow, that score and only 56 reviews? That's kind of rough. But you can see that, you know, the audience was generous enough to give it that generous score. But how is the critic score so low? I mean, shouldn't they be praising this film because it touches on subjects that are so progressive? Well, if you look here at the general consensus, it says the American Society of Magical
African American.
has a promising premise, but is too timid to fully engage with its most proactive ideas. So I think what they're really saying is the movie doesn't go woke enough. You know, this movie doesn't go far enough bashing those whiteys. I mean, I'm just surprised no one wrote about how they're offended that black people are yet again serving white people. Is no one gonna bring up that fact? I mean, sure, it's probably part of the satire, but someone's gotta be upset about that. Those woke people on Twitter are upset about everything because you can't really satisfy these people anyways, you know? You make a movie dunking on white people the entire time, and still they want more? More! So yet another movie proving how Hollywood is declining, not only in revenue, but also in creativity. This movie could have been done way better, with better writing and more creativity. Hell, it was done better in a 15-minute comedy sketch by Peele. I don't know what else to say, but we just need better writers. And I'm just gonna keep saying that until we get better movies. But of course, I want to hear what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Also be sure to like this video and hit that subscribe button for more content just like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.